get squished right here. Okay, there we go. Oh my gosh. Help! Help! I'm stuck in the Play-Doh! There's so much hair on the floor in this room, Flynn. Oh.
There's hair in the Play-Doh.
There's hair in the Play-Doh. Hello, everybody. Welcome to today. We are having...
Mama!
What?
Be the Play-Doh.
Oh, you want me to be the Play-Doh? Oh no, I'm stuck. Help me. Oh wait, actually watch this. I'm just driving along. Oh, a big mountain. I'll climb this mountain. Oh no! I'm stuck in the mountain. Help me. We just got home from our little Father's Day castle in Malibu. We had so much fun, but Flynn and me, we're all kind of ready to come home. We were only there for 2 days. By the end there, Flynn was saying like, Mama, I want to go home. Are you happy you're home? Yeah, so we're just playing with Play-Doh. Play-Doh and trucks. Are you stuck?
Yeah.
Do you need help?
Yeah.
Oh, you did it. Good job. But we're playing on the floor in my office. My whole house is covered in cat hair, dog hair, my hair, dirt, just because that's life. But my office in particular.
Mama, be this.
Oh, I'm stuck. Help me. I'm stuck in here. It's Coco! My office in particular has a lot of my hair because I sit and I'll edit and I'll like run my fingers through my hair or I'll straighten my hair, brush my hair like while I'm editing. And so I didn't think about that before I put the Play-Doh on the ground. So this thing is covered in hair, this ball of Play-Doh. It's disgusting.
I need a bottle there.
All right, it's gonna get dark a couple hours. Yeah. Yeah, in a couple hours it'll get dark. It's not dark right now though. We're looking for your truck, right? It's the end of the day. I've not vlogged anything today. I felt like shikaka today.
Mama,
and I what?
Mama, it's under the water.
It's under the water. I have to go in the water to get it?
Yeah.
Oh God.
Mama.
Oh my gosh, it really is, huh?
It's right there over there.
How am I supposed to get that? Okay, I have to dig something out of the water. But I just got an IV, so now I'm starting to feel better. I've got an IV of fluids and vitamins and medicines. So, apparently right now I'm digging a truck out of the bottom of the pool. Here we go. Did they catch it?
Yeah. Quick, get it to me, please.
Thank you.
Take that off and put it on. Get it off.
I don't know that that's how that works. Anyway, no plans for us today. We're just kind of taking it easy and yeah. Ow, just stuck my toe. Ah, oh. What the heck? Miranda was invited to dinner tonight. Don't eat your apples. No! Don't eat it. Don't eat the apples. Don't eat it. Don't eat that. No! Don't put it in your mouth. No! Just don't take a big bite. No! Don't take a big bite. No! One bite. One bite. I'm gonna take a nap. Don't drink the apple. Oh, don't eat the applesauce. This is my applesauce. My applesauce. I'm going to sleep. No! You're eating my applesauce. Now I'm going to your toes. Your toes taste like foot. You ate it all? Oh, there's a little bite left. What? You ate the whole thing? Are you all done? Whoa! What the heck? What the heck? He's attacking me. I don't know if I've shown you guys, he actually has a really good Miranda impression now. Say, what the heck? I love you.
Love you.
Throughout the day, he randomly will go, what the heck?
Oh, you got the baby bunnies in the dump truck?
Dump them out.
Oh, okay. Hi, baby bunnies.
They're so cute.
Yeah, they are so cute. Do they need any milk?
Yeah.
Oh, we should get them some milk. Should you go to the store to get us some milk?
Yeah.
Okay.
They're so happy.
They're so happy. Yeah, they are so happy.
They're waiting.
They're just waiting for their milk. Can you go get them some milk at the store?
They stop. I start this engine. Start
Oh,
it.
you gotta start the engine then. come right back with milk, please.
I got the milk in there.
Okay, can you bring the milk back for the bunnies?
There's the baby bunnies. They're right there behind the dump truck.
Yeah, they're right here. Oh, they're so cute. Oh, look, they're drinking the milk.
They're holding it.
They're holding it and they're drinking it, yeah.
The dump truck is holding
The
it.
dump truck's holding it for the baby bunnies. You're right, that makes more sense.
I'll go get some groceries.
You gonna go get some groceries?
The bunnies, they eat carrots and strawberries.
Oh, okay, that's a great idea. Yeah, can you go to the grocery store?
There's the grocery store. I got some food and grape and fruit and carrot.
Oh, yum.
Hey, bunnies.
Oh, hi, Flynn. Did you bring us groceries?
Come on the dump truck.
That's...
I'm gonna start my engine
Okay.
and go fast.
Okay, can we watch? Whoa! Hi, I'm very tired. I'd like to get cozy and get a binky and a blankie and go to bed now. Do you want to come with me?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm
Do you know?
tired.
You're tired too?
Yeah.
Do you know a good place to sleep around here?
I'm just moving the scoop and dump it.
Oh, yeah. I feel that.
Got the warm pillow?
We got the worm pillow.
Oh, here looks like a good place to sleep and get cozy. Should I turn off my engine right here? Okay.
Hey guys, I have stories for you. One, you just watched some footage of Flynn talking about baby bunnies, and that is because I've been keeping a secret from you, that I'm gonna talk about right now. If you listen to the podcast today, you will already know the story, but you won't know the whole story because basically I adopted bunnies for the last week and I didn't share it with the internet. So I'm gonna talk about that. And I also wanna talk about how my son sees ghosts, apparently. So the bunny thing. I didn't want to talk about this because, oh my God, I'm really not feeling good right now. Sorry if I'm like winded and slow to tell this story, guys. So if you listen to the podcast, you kind of know the beginning of this story of how we ended up adopting 2 wild rabbits. And if you don't listen to the podcast, I'll give you a brief update. Basically, Eric was taking Flynn for a walk and he saw in the middle of a dirt path in a dog park, not near any bushes, not near any bunnies, not near anything, 2 baby, I'm talking like just born. They looked 1 day old to me, baby fetus looking rabbits. And they were rolling around in the dirt like 10 feet apart from each other. No mom in sight, which is normal. Bunny rabbit moms usually aren't around the babies during the day. They usually only are there in the morning and night, whatever. There was no nest anywhere, no den, no bunny rabbit holes, nothing, but there were dogs running around. Then Eric was afraid a dog was gonna hurt them or a hawk. There were like hawks in the sky. It was like 100 degrees and these baby newborn bunnies were rolling in dirt 10 feet apart in the middle of the trail. Like not in a like thin trail, like a, I mean, I'm talking 10, 15 foot wide dirt path and they were in the middle of it. And he's like, what is going on? Like some animal must have drugged them out here. What do I do? So we brought them home. Normally, when you see a wild animal, especially a baby wild animal, you're not supposed to touch it. Don't touch it, don't take it home. You're supposed to let the mom get it and take care of it. I have raised bunnies before. I know this to be true and Eric knows this to be true. We both love animals. And this is the reason I didn't want to talk about it on here is because I didn't want people to yell at me and be like, you did it wrong, oh my gosh, blah, blah, blah. Because trust me, I know that information. Anytime I ever see a wild abandoned animal, I always call Wildlife Rehabilitation Center. I never disturb it. I always want to do its best for the creature. In this situation, it was very apparent that dogs were running around with no leash on. They were not near a nest. Something had drugged them out of the nest. They looked like panicked, rolling around, brand new babies. It was very apparent he needed to pick them up and move them. He couldn't find a nest. So he was with Flynn alone. So he brought the bunnies home to me and brought Flynn home to me. And then he went back and looked for an hour in that area for a nest, for a den, for anything, took pictures of every location to send to the Wildlife Rehabilitation Center being like, could this possibly be a nest? You know, we really looked everywhere. We called 2 different rehabilitation centers for wildlife. They both said we did the right thing and that we needed to get these bunnies to a bunny like specialist because they would not survive on their own. They told us what to do in case we couldn't get a hold of a bunny wildlife person, but like basically they were like, but you need to get it to a bunny specialist. So that was the plan. We called a bunny wildlife specialist, the number they gave us, and they did not respond. We called again and we texted. We didn't hear back from this person who was supposed to be this bunny specialist. I know that where I grew up in Santa Barbara, there's a bunny wildlife rehabilitation center that I know well because I used to work at like the humane societies in Santa Barbara when I was growing up. And I know of this place and my mom knows of this place and I knew I was seeing my mom. So I was like, well, we could either either take these bunnies back to the wild, which we were told not to do. The wildlife center said they can't take the bunnies, but a specialist can. The specialist isn't responding to us. I have experience with baby bunnies, so I decided to take care of the bunnies for a few days until I could get the bunnies to Santa Barbara, to this bunny place. And that is the place where I feel like people are gonna be like mad at me or say I did something wrong. I'm telling you, I really feel I did the right thing, and I feel like I did what was best for the bunnies. And I talked to multiple different places about it. We called everywhere we could, and now the bunnies are with the bunny specialists in Santa Barbara, and they're healthy and they're good. So just you guys know, if you ever see bunnies or wildlife or baby, anything in the wild, never take it home. We never take them home. We never try to like rehabilitate wild animals. It just happened to be the type of circumstances where we didn't have options. It felt like, I really did feel like if we had left them there, they would have certainly died. Bunny rabbit moms aren't the type of animal that go and look for their young and drag them back to the nest like a cat would do. Like, they would have left their bunny rabbits to die. This is what I'm told by experts. I am not a wildlife expert. But anyway, I took all the advice from experts, and I did hours and hours and hours of research, and I also have experience raising baby bunnies from birth. We raised bunnies when I was little. So to make a long story short, I took care of the bunnies with the least amount of disturbance as possible for me. So I wasn't like holding them and playing with them and all of that. I was really leaving there were two. I left them with each other, made sure they were safe. They had their own little nest, and I fed them exactly what I was told to feed them, the exact amount to like the millimeter or whatever at the exact right times each day, and kept them alive for 4 days. And then my mom took them to this bunny place. But I'm really proud of myself because I've been so stressed about this, and I felt so much guilt and like overwhelming feeling about it, because there was so much like, did we do the right thing? Should we have just left them? I feel like they certainly would have died if we just left them, because there were dogs everywhere running around, and there were hawks, and there was no nest, and I know that bunnies wouldn't have found them and brought them back to the nest. Something would have killed them. We've seen baby bunnies dead on that path before. And so I was like, I feel like if we left them, they would have died, but I feel like if I take them, they might die. And I just felt so much like guilt and like stress over it. It has been like consuming my like heart and my brain for the past 4 days, just like desperately just like freaking out over making sure these bunnies are okay. And, like, so anyway, at the risk of everyone being angry at me for my decision, I wanted to talk about it because I'm so happy and so relieved that they're with a bunny specialist now, like that's taking care of them. When my mom dropped them off, she was like, oh my gosh, your daughter did such a good job taking care of them. They look so healthy. They look strong. I can't believe she kept them alive. Baby bunnies are so hard to keep alive. Like this, she did the right thing. She definitely did exactly what she was supposed to do in that situation. And so like, I feel so much better now, like knowing that the bunny woman said that, and that she thinks they're healthy and strong, that I did the right thing, because I was feeling so like stressed about it. So that's been my like source of stress and panic the last 4 days, is like just trying to take care of these little helpless baby bunnies. But I'm also excited because I obviously wanted to do what was best for the rabbits. So I wasn't as much as like selfishly, I was like, well, I just want to raise them and see them become cute bunnies and then release them to the wild. Obviously that's not what's best for the bunny rabbits. Like, but selfishly I wanted to do that to see them get all cute, because when they're first born, they look like rats. Like I really thought they were mice when Eric brought them home. And so the exciting thing is that the woman who's taking care of them at this bunny rehabilitation center said they're gonna take care of the baby bunnies and raise them until they're old enough to be on their own, and then they need to be released where we found them. That means I get to see them again. So whenever they're ready to be released back to the wild, my mom will bring them, or I'll go get them from Santa Barbara, and I get to see them before I let them go at the park. Like, I think that's so exciting that I get to see like these cute little baby bunnies that I like kept alive for a few days at my house. So that's really exciting. Anyway, there's that part of the story. That was a very long story. And that is why Flynn, when we were playing tonight, wanted to get food for the bunnies, because he has seen me feeding them twice a day with a little dropper, you know, measurement thingy of the baby milk they need every day. And he's been watching, and like, I've been teaching him about it. He's very attached to those bunny rabbits. And so that's why he was talking about that. So you might hear Flynn talk about baby bunnies a lot in the next few days, even though they're not here anymore. Now to the interesting stuff. My son sees ghosts. I don't know what to do about this. So last night at the Airbnb, woke up in the middle of the night crying and scared, and like was clutching onto me, and I just thought he had a nightmare or something. He's looking around the room weird, and like, I'm sure he just had a bad dream, but because I like believe that spirits and ghosts and things like are real, a little part of me was like, Is there something in here? But I didn't really think too much of it. Then on the drive home today from the house, the Airbnb, he said, I see a ghost. Like he said that and I was like, what? Because we have never talked about ghosts to him. My parents certainly have never talked about ghosts to him. He doesn't have friends. We don't see anybody, we don't hang out with anybody. The people we do hang out with don't talk about ghosts to him. The only thing I can think of is there's like a couple Halloween books that we read to him last Halloween that had like a ghost that you like flap the ghost up and it goes like peekaboo, like a peekaboo ghost. So he might know the word from that book from Halloween, but he doesn't watch cartoons or movies without us there. Like we'd never like leave him unattended to watch something, so we know everything that he has seen as far as like when he watches cartoons or videos. So if he's seen something with a ghost in it, we would know because we monitor everything that he watches and we know everything he watches, we choose everything he watches, so we know it's not that. So I don't know where he would have learned this, but he said he saw a ghost and I was just going like, what? That was weird. And Eric and I are like, a ghost? Where do you learn that word? Like that's kind of weird. So then tonight I was putting him to sleep and he said,
there's a ghost in here?
and Eric was in there too. Eric and I were both there cuddling. We were all cuddling together. I was like, what? And Eric and I looked at each other and Eric was like, no, what? And he was like,
I saw a ghost?
I was like, what? I was like, where did you see a ghost? And Eric said, did you see a ghost at the house we were at? And he said, I saw a ghost at the beach. And I was like, okay, so I don't want him to like freak out about this. I just want to like talk about like, it's interesting. So I was like, oh, that's cool. What did it look like? What color was it? He said, it was white. I said, was it little or big? He said, it was little. And I said, oh, was it a girl or a boy? He said, it is a little girl. I said, you saw a little girl ghost at the beach? So I'm like thinking in my head, I was like, did we see little girls at the beach? Like, we didn't. And he was like, yeah. And I was like, was she in the water? Was she flying in the sky? Was she in the sand? I said, she was in the water and then she was on the sand. I said, okay. And I was like, he must have just seen like a girl in a white dress or something. Like, it's so weird. And he goes, the ghost is in here? And I said, there's no ghost in here. He said, ghosts are scary? And I said, ghosts are not scary. There's no ghosts. Ghosts are pretend. I was like, I'm not trying to describe a supernatural world to my son right now. Like, he's 2. He doesn't need to be worried about like ghosts and spirits. So I was just like, there's no ghosts in here. So we kind of talked about something else. And then he whips his head and looks into the bedroom, like next to my head, basically like next to my pillow. Goes, there's a ghost in here? And I looked at Eric and Eric's eyes were like, and I go, you see a ghost in here? He said, yeah, in the room. There's a ghost in the room. I said, where is there a ghost in the room? And he points like right next to my face, like standing by the bed. I said, right there, there's a ghost. There's nothing there. Nothing in the room, no one in the room, there wasn't a shadow, nothing. And he would just said it so matter of fact. Like he's 2, like he's not gonna lie about that. Like Glenn has a very beautiful imagination and loves to play pretend, but it just didn't feel like that. He wasn't playing pretend. Like he has a play pretend voice where he's like, oh, let's go to the store. You know, like, oh, I'm going over here. Like he has a play pretend voice, but he was like talking to me. It was so creepy. He was like, I can see a ghost right there. And I was like, there's no ghost there. There's no ghost there. There's nothing in here. It's just me. It's just mommy and it's just daddy. It's just baby Flynn. There's no ghost. And he goes, oh, there's no ghost? And I was like, no, there's no ghost. And then Eric pointed to like the mural on his wall of a dinosaur. He said, there's a dinosaur, a mural of a dinosaur. And he goes, oh, okay, no ghost, just a dinosaur. And then we just started talking about other things. But I mean, what? Has anyone else ever had an experience like that? Like, I think Eric and I are gonna go into like ghost stories and like ghost things and talk about this even more detail because I'm sure I'm forgetting a million things in the podcast for next week. So tell us if you guys have had experiences like this with kids, because I've had ghost experiences, but I don't want my 2-year-old to be scared by them. I'm really hoping he just is remembering cartoons or something from his, or like drawings from his book, his Halloween book, or like, I don't know, maybe a commercial came on once when I wasn't paying attention or something on the TV. I don't know, it had a ghost. I don't know why he knew what a ghost was, and it was so, oh, and he said her name. The ghost at the beach was a little white girl, and she was named Cherry Picker. So what's her name? And he had his binky in. So what's her name? And he plucked his binky out and he goes, Cherry Picker. And I said, what? And he goes, her name is Cherry Picker. That's her name. And then put his binky back. And it was like so matter of fact, like her name is Cherry Picker. Cherry Picker? Like what? Where's he heard of that? Where's he heard of a cherry picker? It was so specific. It was so weird. I'm sure it was just him being a cute kid with a cute imagination, but like, it was still like, what's going on? Eric and I were looking at each other like, what the heck? was a little terrifying. Anyway, I love you guys. I need to go to bed, I'm very tired. So I'll see you tomorrow. And that's all. Okay, goodbye.
You can relax. Colleen and Eric have a podcast. The world is scary and we're locked in our home, but now we have big microphones. So you can relax, that's the name of our podcast.